Feminism and democracy in the Cuban Family's Code. Cuba's lawmaking process reflects true democracy. The drafting of the code involved extensive public consultations, grassroots participation, and input from diverse sectors of society. Cuban citizens had the opportunity to voice their opinions, concerns, and aspirations regarding family rights and responsibilities. Through this inclusive approach, the code was shaped by the collective wisdom and input of the Cuban people, ensuring that it accurately reflects the needs and values of society. The organizations that participated in the drafting of the code include the Cuban National Center for Sex Education and the Federation of Cuban Women. The voter turnout was 74% of Cuba's population, and 67% of those votes approved the code. There were 2 large public consultations that allowed Cubans to contribute their opinions and about 79,000 community meetings that served the same purpose on a more local level. This resulted in about 400,000 proposals submitted for redrafting this code. Wow. Here in the United States, we can't claim to have this level of participation in crafting or passing any of our laws. The Cuban Family's Code states, family members are obliged to fulfill family and social duties on the basis of love, affection, consideration, solidarity, fraternity, sharing, cooperation, protection, responsibility, and mutual respect. Cuba's commitment to feminist policy. The code guarantees equal rights and opportunities for all genders within the family unit, challenging traditional and exploitative gender roles. Some examples are: it codifies a more equitable distribution of domestic labor and ensures that it is fairly compensated. It abolishes for-profit surrogacy and changes the name of surrogacy to solidarity gestation to promote a practice out of solidarity and not survival or profit. It also codifies economic policy that guarantees equal access to resources like healthcare, food, housing, and education between all people. It prohibits violence within the family, including economic and psychological violence. A victory for queer people in Cuba and around the world. Cuba has enshrined the rights of LGBTQ individuals and families into law, ensuring non-discrimination in areas such as marriage, adoption, healthcare, and social services. It recognizes that families come in various forms, including nuclear families, extended families, single-parent families, same-sex parent families, and chosen families. The code ensures that all families, regardless of their composition, are entitled to the same rights, protections, and support from the state. It guarantees parental rights to multi-parent families and chosen families, and grants equal adoption rights to queer parents. It officially legalizes same-sex marriage. It prohibits parents from discriminating against their children for choosing their gender identity. It codifies that all kinds, regardless of gender, sexual orientation, or disability, of people have a right to sexual education. It codifies access to gender-affirming healthcare services for transgender people and ensures that they receive competent healthcare. Cuba's economic and political system that is socialism allows them to work towards eradicating patriarchy, homophobia, ableism, and ageism. But all of these things are cornerstones of capitalism. This progressive code could not exist in the U.S. unless a united socialist struggle pushes for it. Thank you so much to the Hello Comrade Project for providing these wonderful and informative slides. If you'd like to follow them, you can find them on Twitter at Hello Comrade PRJ. Organizing international education and friendship, travel delegations to our fraternal parties, Communist Party USA. Solidarity, comrades.